Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this Flexio, what is it, 890 Wagner spray system for about probably 5 years now. I've used it once, okay, and got it out, stopped working. So I took the circuit board out of it to see what that problem was. I shorted it by mistake and sparked it. Checked the plug. The plug was fuse was gone. Changed that, and still not working. So let's fix it. Let's get in there 1 second. And in here, there's a little circuit board, and I was testing it to see why it wasn't working, and I sparked something in there. So obviously I've blown something there, so I need to check that. But these are this is the switch for it to turn it off and on, and on the cable, wherever it is, this is where it plugs into there. See the 2 prongs? That's where it plugs into there, and then that switch turns it on. But we're getting power only to the main switch there, and then it's not moving past there. So I've tested the fan, the motor, and that runs. Well, I've just put some power direct to the fan, and this turns. So we know that that's not the problem. It's got to be on the circuit board, because also I've crossed the wires in there to see if that turns the motor on, see if there was any damage in there, because this has cables running all the way through to this switch. No problems there. The only thing I can think of, the only thing it can be, is on the circuit board. Right guys, I've whipped it out of the unit. I'm gonna measure every single individual component and show you the process of actually measuring them, and how I measure them. So we'll start with these two there. I've done a little drawing there, which has got the values of the resistors on there and the capacitors. So I'm going to start with these two because they're the same. So that is a brown band, a black, and a blue. So hold tight. If we go to the chart there, this is in bad colours, but brown is 1, black is 0, and then blue, which is the 3rd band, is here. So we're going to go there. So the brown is there, so it's 1. Then the black is 0, and then the 3rd one, because the 3rd line there's got 3, is going to be blue. So that's 10 million, which is 1 mega ohm. Or 10 mega ohms, sorry. So there's 10 mega ohms. These two are exactly the same value. So that's practically 10, 9.9. So we know that's done. Then we've got 2 resistors here. That is 220 kilo ohms, which is this one here, and then we've got a 1 kilo ohm is the other one. So 219.6, that's perfect. So cross that one off, and that's 1 kilo ohm. So we know these so far are perfect. So then we've got on the back, we've got loads of ones there. I'll run through these quickly because they've got values on them. And on these ones here, see where it says, try and get there. See, it's got 4701. That's 470 with 1 0. So that should measure I've got to try and think what one it is again. It's this one here. 4.7 kilo ohms. I mean, there's a couple of others there, which is that's 0. So I'm thinking that may be a fuse. I don't know, but I'm gonna have a look. Also, what I've done is I've written down here the values of all the resistors. So I've got. So what I'll do is I'll check them all the values of them, tick them off. Right, I've gone through all the resistors on this side. Apart from these 3 here, these are the only ones that are reading out. All the rest of them are reading okay. So these are reading, instead of like 103 or 100, what would that be? That would be 1,000, wouldn't it? Or 10,000. It's reading 6. Let me put it down and show you. It's these 3 here. This one here. This one here. And this one here. But they're all reading the same for some reason. So what I've done is I just put a question mark on these 3. So we'll come back to them. Right, now we'll measure all the capacitors on this side, because we've got a few here. So what I'll do is I'm just going to see if any of them have just gone shorted. So I'm just going to put it on resistance. So we know all the capacitors on this side are okay. And while I'm over here, and I can see that this one here is a diode. Yeah, close. This is a diode. So it should read high one side and lower the other side. So it's a symbol for diode. Okay, see it? So if we measure it, it should be 1.9. There should be about 0.6 or 5 the other side. So we know that diode's fine. So now what we'll do is we'll try the capacitors on this side. What I'll do is I'm going to take them out of the circuit and measure them. Alright, let's get this unsoldered. That one was 0.22. There we go. And this one was 0.047. Practically. What was that? Yeah. And this one was 100. Slippery little things. Right, 101. So we know they're fine. We got this thing here. Wherever that is. And then we got this 0 one here. So that must be the fuse then. So that fuse is fine. I wonder what if that's a diode. Yeah, that's a diode. That's measuring fine as well. Same as this one here. So it's either these things here, whatever they are, these, it's either these two here, any of these, or this, or this. That's all that's left. Right, I've tested most of this stuff. I've done the bodge repair there. That measures alright. It's just these here. I've tested this here is meant to it's a chip. So it shows, I'll put the picture up, and it shows that these 4 inner ones are all to ground. So I've measured these and they're all showing continuity. So that part of it's not blown. I can't find any information on what this is. It's this here. If any of you can find it, please let us know, but I can't. It's this one here. This one is this little chip here. So it shows the power going in, and that in there and out there. But I don't know how I'm going to inject any power into that. So, but the other one, this one, I can't find any information whatsoever. But everything checks out at the moment. I've just looked at these up. These little ones here. And they're also diodes. That is a diode. We had a 0 ohm resistor, which is there. And I thought that would be the fuse, but apparently they use them to bridge circuits. So that's what's happened. That's what that's there for. So that would read as a short or it's continuity. So let's get this onto diode. Let's try and bring it in. Measure these. I don't know how they're going to measure, but I should imagine we shouldn't have a short anywhere. Yeah, so that seems about right. We're not getting anything. Yep. Because on a diode you normally get a high reading on one side and a low reading on the other side. So there's a bit of low, and that'll be the high. Then you'll be swapping round. That'll be the high. That'll be the low. And we've got one more here. Oh. Right, yeah, that's fine. Right, I've looked it up. It's not a diode, these two. Apparently it's a chip something. I'll put a picture up. This one here is a double diode. It's got no markings on it. These ones here have got markings on them, which is the A7W59. So that's the only thing I can check out. So being an idiot that I am, I've broken that thinking that it's shorted, even though I'm not putting no power for it. So how's it even going to show us a short? But yeah, I'm getting a bit of a loss really. It's these components. I don't know how to test these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a part 1 and ask for some help for the part 2. Okay, that's upside down, that one. This one here, the larger of the two, is a Amtel 1623 tiny 13 amp. I suppose that means SU. If someone can tell me how to measure that one. And this little one here is a 78L05A GK621. If someone knows anything about those, these two here, this one and this, please give us some help. And also how to read these two. And they are what I've got there. That's what they're reading. That one reads only one way with the negative lead on there, which makes me, that's a 0. But these two, which are these two with the markings, they read the same both ways. So if I put the negative on there, that'll read 2.226, and that'll read 0.616. Then if I do it the other way, it reads the same off of one of those and one of those. So I'm not sure what that is. So I need to know what they are. And they're A7W59. It's not, don't think it is a diode. So that's it for today. Please help, and I'll put a video up soon, and I'll check in the comments. So if you can give me some help, it'd be much appreciated. Thanks very much. See you on the next one.